Hello, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Alone in the World. This is the second time I'm recording this. The first time I recorded it, it looks great on OBS, and when I play it back, it looks like bum cheeks. So I'm going to try again. You know, hours long episode and I got to start again. Brilliant. Excellent. Right. I'm going to whisper it this time because I'm well versed at it now. Topped up the greenhouse, topped up the other greenhouse. There's a shed up here that you saw before. And then just over there I placed another shed for the... I've got hiccups. I placed another shed for the two combines. So that's all in there. Shed's a bit big for that little stuff, but you know, we will expand. That's all topped up. There's some liquid fur in the tank here with the little Massey on the front. I haven't touched any of that stuff. I had a bit of a tidy up. As I say, there's a Massey in there, the new one with a trailer on the back with the workshop shed. I've moved the manure buy point to here because of where it was in this gap. I could pick up this or this, but not this. That's where we're at with that. They have been exercised for today. And if I jump into here quickly, we got about 40,000 litres of your finest sorghum off of our sorghum field. So that's where we're at with that. As you can see, everything else has been topped up. In here, the remaining straw from the greenhouse went into here, as did the solid fertiliser. Rather than waste it, I just dashed it in there. So what I want to do, this is poised for the straw. I used the forage pickup to pick the straw up. It was easier to dump it. So I want to get this prepped. I want to get that field carved out, and then the area land between the windmill and the pond, that sort of area, I want a field in there, and then over there I want another field. So that being said, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to bed, see what funds. I'm really tempted to buy that. 161 grand. Up to 480 horses. Not so keen on the track, so that's the thing. Right. Let's jump in here. Let's go to bed, see what we end up with, and we'll go from there. Right. The thing is, I know what we end up with, because this is the second time I'm doing this. Look surprised. Ooh. Actually, I will look surprised. 440 grand. That's 5 grand more than the first time I tried it. And nothing has changed. Oh, we're now on 2-day seasons. We're now on March 2. 440 grand. Take that, methinks. So I think what we're going to do is I want to grab another Massey of a higher horsepower. Yeah. I'll grab another. This will be our Massey farm. 170. We're sticking with the old school theme on this farm. That's only 50 grand. Oh, we got this going. 200 horses. Oh, what's not to like? Eh? That's basically the same as the other one we got. Just bigger spec. Oh, I'll take that. Don't want any of that. This one. Somewhere middle-ish. I don't know, 5, that'll do. No. I do like a little flappy exhaust. We could change the colour. Bright yellow. Bright yellow. Now, I didn't buy this one last time. I went for the bulk standard base game. Let's grab that. And then I want to grab I went for the Agromass last time. You know what? Let's try something really stupid. Because I've not used it in a long time. Let's grab this. Should we grab this? That's a weeder. These ones. So grab one of these. For harrows. Green. Red. Or just blue and yellow. Let's go green and red. Right, we'll grab that. One, two, three of those. Now I've not used this since I did my test on it, my how to connect video. Is that the right phrase? That was the last time I used this, and that was a while ago. I need that front wheel to just touch the floor. Can I remember how to use it? That's the question. I know that if you use the weeder harrows on this, you get a fertilizer state where it leaves the that's off. Ah! You'll know when you get it right because it'll roll in a straight line. If it's not rolling in a straight line, you got the weight in the wrong place. There's a darn moth in there. Right. We're nearly there. Connect. 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 Look at that, look. Like cake. It's been quite warm here. Now has a moth. Is this kitten going to pull this? That's the dying question. Like, can this pull it? And we'll get this guy prepping the other field. And we want to grab ourselves a bigger food creating device, which we'll only use for the creation of fields. I think it's ridiculous, Dominic's. What do you call it? Extendable plough. So we'll use this for harrowing, and then we'll use Dominic's thing for the creation of fields. I've been meaning to pick this up for a while, so I thought I'd go back and get it. Yeah, so the original old school Mercy is just there with a New Holland baler on it to bale this up, but I haven't got that far. And then the other Massey's in the shed with the trailer on, which we'll be using in but a second if I've done this right. So we need to unfold this No, and then we need to disconnect that. Grab a hold of this guy. Whoop. And then spin round. This should speed things up, hopefully. And then we need to... No. Lower that one down. Lower that one down. Lower that one down. Lower the whole thing down. And drive. There we go, look at that. It'll work, will it? And then I should be able to pick that out. And that's stuck out like a sticky out thing. And then hopefully I can hire a worker. And they should be good to go. Look at that. Sweet, isn't that? So we'll grab this guy. Excuse me. Yeah, the plan for this episode is to prep that field. Ignoring the grapes for a minute. Prep that field. And then, yeah, I think it's never been great for going backwards. Oh, we're going to sell this. I can connect it. I'll look at the other track to make sure it's doing alright. He's tanking along, isn't he, eh? Wow. Stop. Stop. He's going to be done in no time. That is ridiculous. Wow. We'll have to touch a few bits up. He's going far too fast. So yeah, so that area there between the pond and the fields, I want to make another field. And over there, I want another field. And the field we've already got that I started the outline of, I would like that to be, well, filled in. So this little thing has done its job. We've got one button on that. Where's it gone? On that power harrow, we've got 3.7 hours. I'm sure I used it for longer than that. I've got like 12, 13 hours on the tractor, so it must be on for a while. 4 hours ploughing fields. That's literally what it's done, is it's ploughed the fields. It's created 2 fields, 3 fields, created 3 fields and an outline of a 4th. It took me 4 hours. That's bonkers, isn't it? That's proper bonkers. So, trigger. Repair, repaint, sell. And then we want go into the store. Sales quickly. No, it's still nothing. Then under plows. I was tempted to go with that can. No, this one. And then we'll get that. So that is for the creation of fields only. If I do decide that I need to plough for any particular reason, we'll have to buy ourselves a plough. I think this is a little bit cheaty. I'm not entirely sure that this is going to tug it along, but you know, small things. We'll work that out at some point. Oh, got hiccups. Jeebus. Right. So, what's I going to get around to doing this? The other guy will have finished the field. Is what it is. So I want to fill that field in and then create 2 more fields. And then at some point I'll pick this straw up because I need to do this field. He's tanking along, look at that. I'm sure they were slower than that. Wrong one, that one. 9 miles an hour. And he's tanking along at 25. Ain't complaining. I'm confused, but I ain't complaining. Actually, I'll create the field. Like this. And I'll fill it in afterwards. We'll go down here. I think this will be a grass field because the ground is so uneven. And then I've just worked out on driving in the wrong direction. I like to create a field in the other direction. And I'll come round here. This is the second time this tractor's done this. Got stuck. There we go. We'll come round by the tree. And we'll head down towards the wet stuff, I think. It'll be a funny shaped field, it won't be used all the time, it will literally be a grass field, I think. So it doesn't matter that it's all undulating nonsense. It's literally for... well, it'll be an actual field, so if we want to use it as a field we can, but it's not designed. It'll be mostly for grass, we could do silage and all that good stuff. Okay, this is struggling with this. I know it says, you know, I think it says 320 horses, and I'm running 155, and it's struggling, and I haven't even opened it out yet. And this could go horribly, horribly wrong. Well, it's probably going to be another rather large field, because that's what I do best, right? I use the smallest equipment possible and create the largest fields money could buy. If that's what I do. I'm not worried about the grass, I've got loads of hay in storage, so I'm going to use it as a fertiliser state. Is my thinking behind it. Anywho, you can see what I'm doing. Well, get this one done, get the other one knocked out, and get the field we've already started coloured in, if you like. See you in a bit. Okie dokies. This is taking longer than I thought, considering this is a 10 metre plough. It's taken a little while. I've been recording now for 40 minutes and we've done half an hour in this tractor. I did swap the tractors out and I turned the plough around, so I think this is a little bit cheaty, but well, I'm getting the job done, so that's the main thing, right? Get the job done, get the fields ploughed out, and then we'll probably keep it just for field creation. Possibly not. I don't know. Excuse me. Right. We've got to do. I'll do this one. Right. Let's think about this logically, right? Turn that off. Now, I can't get a worker on this field because it's not a field. I can get a worker on this field and I can get a worker on the other field. So this needs fertilizing, and then it's gonna need yeah, a bit of fertilizer, and then it's gonna need thingy. I'm gonna do that edge. Where do I believe the where is it? You gotta leave that harrow thing, that trolley doohickey, on flat level ground. Otherwise, it's not there when you come back to it. Where is it? There it is. It's a decent old piece of kit. I like it. Let's raise them all up. There we go. And then there's possibly a little bit down here. I did do this edge, but it might be a bit further down that I've missed. Or the worker missed. Yeah, there is. And then the tuft over there. Put that down. I think maybe I should have done it this way around in the first place, you know. Have this on here, and the bigger tractor on the plough. You live and learn. Get that in there. Raise it up. And then there's a tuft, which looks to me as if it's on the, well, what's the word? The brow of the hill. It's on something. Oh, my nose is squeaking now, look. It's on a rather strange looking bump, and it obviously jumped over it. Yeah. Is what it is. Let's just leave this here for a second. There we go. And then we'll jump into this guy. I have sold the front loader and the weight for this. Oh, up here, we're up here. So we no longer have either of those. No front loader, no weight. I've still got the front loader attacher on here, on the off chance that I should care to be needing it again. Oh, I'm really snoring, I apologise. Literally, while I'm talking, I hear my nose squeak, it's ridiculous. In our shed, we've got some fertiliser, so I'll grab some of that out. There we go. Oh, that was quick. Whoa, that was quick. You watch, it won't go over 10 miles an hour now. Oh no, maybe. Right. Let's get this fertilised. Could get a worker on this. Let's move over a bit. And then hire a worker. There we go. What are we going to put in here? Sorghum again, maybe? Keep the windmill whirring. So, what are we going to need? I was tempted to buy a bigger, or a second seeder. Oh, bear with, 2 seconds. Sorry about that. Right, so this is 6 meters, 300 horses, not an option. We may get away with a Pottinger. We may get away with that under 9 horses. That we will. Should we get one of those? Yeah, we'll stick with trader box. I ain't fussed. We'll grab one of those, I think. 165. That'll make light work of a lot of things. So, that's the big one, isn't it? So we'll sell off. Are you still wearing that? We'll sell off the little Massey at some point when I get round to it. It's up there in the shed, I think. Oh. Well, that's just knackered the front suspension. Driving into a wall. I don't have anything quicker than 25, 20... Oh, actually, I think the little McCormick's 26 miles an hour. So the fastest tractor we got is the smallest. Brilliant. Right. And where are we at? Should we go for sorghum again in that field, or should we go for something different? And then the other field we're going for grass, aren't we? I do have some seed there. Why can't I find the seed? There we go. Big bags. Need to start producing our own seed. That's what we need to do. Seeds. In fact, we could go for wheat or barley. Goodness. What we got in storage? Oats and a little bit of grape. We've got grass in here. We had oats. What can we put in there, do you reckon? Wheat, barley, canola. Our doohickey. Let's go right to the top. What is that out of? What's that out of wood? Ugh, stupid boy. Wheat, barley, oats, and sorghum. We've started with a sorghum. We could. I'm sorry, I'm really sometimes I think my asthma's perfectly controlled, and then I think no, it's not. It's been hot, it's been cold, it's rained, it hasn't rained. I'm tired, I'm run down, and now I'm coughing like a trooper again. Brilliant. Let's change that. That is what. Boss. And then we'll at some point buy a wrapper for our D800 we got to do. We'll buy the wrapper to go with it. And then we'll just wrap the silage. Need to bail this up. So we're going to do the headland and then I'll just dash and work on it. Yeah. Should we go for sorghum in that other field? Or should we go for sorghum in the big field at the top? Up there, the one I haven't ploughed out yet. I've got like barley in this field. Oats. We're getting more oats at some point. Oats are a good crop to have in the grain mill. They produce well. I don't know. What I do know is we're going to have to upgrade our mowing equipment at some point, because that's not going to cut the mustard, is it? Once the little mass is done, you may use that to fertilise the grapes, you know. Or this fertiliser in it, because this field's going to need liming. But it seems silly to empty it to refill it. This will be our dedicated silage / grass field. There is a question for you. We've got the loan to pay off. We've got to sell some flour. And I need another animal pen. Ooh. He's out of fertiliser. Brilliant. There I was saying, seems silly to empty it. We didn't even finish the field. What are we going to go for? We got sheep and we got horses. I need another one that's not sheep or horses technically. We probably could get away with another sheep barn, but not another sheep pasture. You know what I mean? And I think those temporary grazing pastures are a little bit, you know, they're only 100 quid. A little bit cheaty. 100 quid, couple of horses. Couple of cows or pigs or whatever. It's horses or sheep, isn't it? The horses. The horses on the brain, clearly. Who is it? Cows. Cows or sheep. You silly man. Or do you think completely outside the box and just get like the, I don't think I've got it installed, doing the homestead pig thing? I think he holds like 10 pigs, 12 pigs. We could just grab one of those. That could be an option. Yes. Right. If I hire a worker about here-ish, is that going to catch everything? There we go. Let's check the map. Grass. Yes, we're planting grass. Oh, he stopped there. Right, let's go fill this guy up. We've got grass over there. It would be a bad shout to grab ourselves some sort of forage harvester, maybe plant corn. This is a nice square, well, I say square, a nice rectangular, angular. It's got nice 45 corners, worker-friendly field. That would be too bad for a forage harvester. You'll have traff. But if we do that, we'll have to keep the bunker silos. If I go for pigs, I'll just buy pig feed. I'm not messing around. Ain't got time for that shenanigans. Right, we'll finish that field off and then fertilise the grapes. And off screen, I'll plough the other field out and collect that straw. Next episode, we work out what the dickens we're going to put in here, and here, and that. I'm tempted something possibly rooty in here or something. It is a nice square field. Lends itself to a root crop or foraging. Do you think? Yes. We get this fertilised. Last pass. Then we do the grapes. I apologise for my coughing. I can't help it. But I apologise anyway. So this was power harrowed, and it's thrown up a load of big rocks. And it leaves more of a seedbed texture. That field was ploughed, and it's brought up little stones. Go figure. Just go blimmin' figure. I mean, this tractor is great for this sort of stuff, but it wasn't the best for logging, let's be honest. But this sort of thing's fine. The things that, oh no, booberella. I'm not getting this little Massey in between the vines, am I? That's just, no, I'm not. It's not an option. It's not going between the vines. I have to dig the McCormick out of the dust. That's been sat for the last few episodes, and yeah, repair it. Possibly drive it down to the store and refuel it, unless we put a fuel tank in. Oh, that should be alright, just for a bit of fertilising, won't it? Should be fine. Right, where's the, there it is. Oh, that's what we was going to do this episode. We were going to mess around with the grapes, weren't we? Plough and cultivate and all that good shenanigans. And we've done none of it. Oh well. Maybe next time. So if I go up every other one, if I go up here. Is that doing anything? Don't know that it is. Oh, it is. Just not everywhere. It's doing stuff in different places. That's fine, I can live with that. As long as it is doing something. And I'm not just wasting my time. I want to go down this one. Has that got all that? Yeah. We always got to ignore the grapes for this episode. Alright, do a different episode. My brain's going, I'm sure you were going to do grapes. I'm sure that's what your plans were. But you know. Tell you what I may do though, I may forget the grapes until all the new vines are ready to harvest, and we'll leave we'll leave our original vines alone. Even if they wither, we'll leave them, and then we'll do the whole lot in one go. One new, like, I don't know. It seems silly harvesting the 2 rows and then harvesting the rest of it. Might as well just leave it and then so it all catches up. What I may do is turn seasons back on. It's not going to affect the grass, but it will affect this. And at some point it'll grow, not grow, wither, and then next year it will all be sprouting the same. That might not be a bad shout, might it? At least they'll be fully fertilised and all good to go. If I just put seasons on and leave it. So we won't get more grapes this year, but we'll get an abundance of grape next year. That makes more sense. Sure it does. It does in my head anyway. Right. There we go. The grape is, well, it's got a layer of fertiliser. Let's have a quick butchers up here. Yeah, that's a second coat of fertiliser, first coat and all of this. That's had a coat of fertiliser. That lime. That's rolling, isn't it? The bits that got missed on the rolling. That needs liming. That's got a first coat of fertiliser. That's full of weed, we knew that. Okay. So that needs lime. This is going to need liming. Yeah, so I'm going to see if I can put a field in here. Not a very big field. So I'm going to get one squeezed in there, I think. I'm going to got this corner. We can see what to think of that. Maybe not. I've got this corner. Not sure what to do with that either. Yeah, maybe see if I can put a field in here off screen. Right. I might also see, while I'm thinking about it, so I'll quick look. Quick look in here. Why do I keep looking in here? For a line spreader. That's not going to break the bank. That's bigger than we got. That's the one I'm using on Mazavica. That wouldn't be a bad shout, would it? Look. $13,000 4.2. But then that's probably 10,000 litres for 30 grand. We've got this guy. It's probably a little cheaty. Do you think that's a little bit cheaty, that one? Not sure whether they go for one of these two in the Amazon colours, as we've already got this one. Oh, that was the thing. I sold our 3-point doohickey. I sold that. I couldn't work out how to pick it up from here to move it, so I was like, you know what, just sell it. So I just sold it. Ah, oh, darn the dag nabbit. Right, let's check on this guy. Oh, he's doing alright. She's doing right, sorry. Job Ed. Look at that. Almost finished. And we're up to basically an hour on this tractor. Right. There we go then, guys. I'm going to leave it there for today. I'll have a ponder. And, yeah. I'll get all this rolled and stuff off screen. And get those other fields ploughed out. Anyways, as always, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Each and every one of you. Please. Take care. And I'll see you all in my next adventure. Cheers, guys.